The Deegans have the industry on the ropes. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just gonna give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Let's jump back on the Moto merry-go-round and examine the good, the bad, and maybe a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly. Only examine rainbows and sunshine and the Wonder Boy.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look between the ruts, and we've got some ruts to look through today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So here we go again, back on the merry-go-round, definitely going into the swimming pool where it is in fact shark infested. The reality is this: Deegs has pulled out of MX of Nations, and this is not good for the industry because you see, this is a little bit of a double-edged sword for the industry on one hand, because on one hand, Danger Boy Deegs has become polarizing. He's the next big thing. He's the up-and-comer. He's the guy that's going to provide the clash of the titans when we get to the 450 class to take on the Wonder Boy, the chosen one, the Moto Messiah, Jet Lawrence. But the reality is this: Deegan's now, come on, man. You have to understand. Just Deegan's, his pedigree. His dad got burned by the industry. Won a race, promised a factory ride, and never materialized. And he had to go into freestyle, giving blood, sweat, and tears, almost killing himself to make a buck. So they've earned their success. They've created a brand. They've made a bunch of money. But one thing's for sure. See, the industry now knows that the Deegans are in fact bigger than the sport. Now with the Wonder Boy, the chosen one, the Moto Messiah, he conformed instantly because they were just happy to be in America, making big money, sell donuts, no problem. Fan fest, let's do it. Where the Deegs, Danger Boy, been the complete opposite. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to say what I want to say. If you don't like me, that's fine. His dad said the same thing. Like, listen, man, if you don't like us, don't watch us. Don't watch us. If you want to come along for the ride, get on board. Let's go do some stuff. The reality is this. When Danger Boy Deegs, we saw Cody Shaw come back from the same collarbone injury and not miss a beat. A week later, he's back racing. Danger Boy can race. Now, I understand, and I don't blame him for pulling out of this thing, because I personally wouldn't go race it either if I was compromised and not 100%. In fact, we shouldn't even have him out there. I think a compromised Danger Boy right now, though, at not 100%, is still a better pick than Justin Cooper. I think, can you imagine the fanfare that this would generate? Broken collarbone or not. The fanfare would be massive. The industry is bummed that he's not showing up. Now, on the other hand, because they would like nothing more than Danger Boy, I think, at this point, to go away. But here's the thing. Now, coincidentally, what else is Danger Boy doing? He's going over and racing World Supercross. The Wonder Boy isn't. Danger Boy is. Now, he's scheduled a race, I think, was it Brazil or something? And I think he's flirting with the idea of doing another race. Was it Australia, oddly enough? I mean, this has become a war of the roses for sure. Danger Boy does not like the Wonder Boy. Danger Boy, I don't think likes the industry that much at all either. I think a lot of it is because what they did to his dad. But I think number 3, and possibly the knockout blow, is Danger Boy does not like the way the industry is treating him now. The industry is in panic mode. They're in cleanup on aisle 5. They would, like I said, I believe they would at this point, they would be fine with Danger Boy going away because he's bringing an element to the sport that they've been trying to eliminate since back in the day. When I was there, getting rid of any hard-hitting, hardcore personalities, you got to conform. I mean, the rules now, the penalties, it's just getting so blatant, and it's watered down. I've talked about it where we're trying to cross-market this into ball sports. Insanity. It's Telemundo, it's there too. I mean, you've got a Pride Month, throw it in. I mean, it's woke. It's borderline woke. And the Deegans are anti-woke. They are God, family, country, MAGA. I mean, you name it. These dudes are, and I think the industry is the complete opposite. The complete opposite. So here's the good part. Here is the good news. Because like I said, we're always going to cover the good, the bad, and the ugly as we read between the lines and look between the ruts. Clearly, Danger Boy is injured. But is he really pulling out of the nations, MX of Nations, because of the injury or the industry? Let's jump over for some fun. Take a look at some polling. Take a lap around the comments. And then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. Hey, race fans, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, throw on an open face and a fresh pair of tear-offs because the roost is about to fly. When asked on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, Danger Boy bailing out of Motocross of Nations because of blank. 66% of you said he's injured, Walty. That's all it is. While 34% of you said it's the industry, bro. He's making a point. Well, that's the $1 million question. Let's go ahead and take a lap around some of your comments. First up to the starting gate, Roasted Ben comes in with, the MX of Nations team decided that the danger zone wasn't the message they wanted to have represent the USA at Ironman. Boom, and there it is there. Chalk one up for the industry. Thanks for the comment. Let's use up next. Glenn Myers pulls up, rocking his open face, and comes in with, the team definitely made that decision, probably pressured by AMA and Feld. Boom! And there it is there, quite possibly. Chalk another one up for industry. Thanks for the comment. Let's use up next. Roger Huff pops gears and comes out of the starting gate and comes in with, I heard the team decided he wasn't ready. Boom! And there it is there. But you can't believe everything you hear. Chalk one up for injury. Thanks for the comment. Let's use up next. IND clicks gears, pulls a tear off, and comes in with, I'm sure he'd race if he wasn't broke. Boom, and there it is there. Most likely he would. Chalk one up for injury. Thanks for the comment. Let's use up next. Last but not least, Jordan Brown crosses the finish line, lights the candles, gets the Bubba neck burn, and comes in with, I heard it was Motocross of Nations insurance wouldn't allow him to race after having surgery. Boom, chalk one up for injury. That's kind of a new one, though. I'd be interesting to know where you heard that information. Thanks to everybody who participated. Make sure you guys pull a fresh pair of tear-offs, jump into the comments, and read the rest. Be careful, though. There's some barn burners in there, and the roost tends to fly. Let's jump back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. So, I mean, the majority of you say, he's injured, Walty. He's injured. That's all it is. And possibly, I mean, the percentage of likelihood, if you're a betting man, Bubba, you're going to have to put your money on, yeah, it's the injury, and why go out there and risk it? But on the other hand, I think Danger is more than capable of going out there and riding well enough to be our best rider on that 250, even a compromised Danger. And the fact that he's crossed the picket line and going over to World, I think they're planning something. I mean, the industry is one wrong move away from them completely going sideways, taking the gloves off and starting to just completely force their hand. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy that wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. They're shark-infested. Industry, welcome back to the swimming pool. Danger Boy Diggs pulled out of the nations, and he's probably raceable at this point. And he's going over to World Supercross. And you guys don't really dig the way he went fully postal at the last round of Super Duper. And they don't dig this whole ball sports, woke, Pride Month type of situation you're pushing out there. And most of us don't either. You don't care about us, though, even though we're the ones that built this sport. You care about the next generation where this will all become the new and normal. But that's why Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there. Simply search up Walty Wanderers MX on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video.